G'day my succies, it's Jesse Q7 here. Today I had a fabulous day, and I hope you guys had a fabulous day too, because it's just a generally nice time, and share the love with people around you. So today I'm going to be talking about what I did as a child, as in what kind of movies and stuff I was into, and what I repetitively watched. So we all have those movies that we watch heaps as a kid, and back in the day, I was born in 2000, so I have all the cult classics and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I had a range of movies to watch, and the animation style hadn't really changed enough yet to be amazing, but there were some real basic ones that were coming out that have been overdone these days, but are considered very good. So one of the first movies I continuously watched as a child was Shrek. And Shrek is a classic to these days, and considering all the memes and stuff that have popped around, I'm sure all of you have watched Shrek. It's, for some reason, if you haven't, I don't know why, but it's about a ogre who is trying to, live his life as he does, and he's hired by a Lord Farquaad, not swearing or anything, to go and save the princess for him to wed him. And honestly, as a kid, I didn't really understand this concept. I had no idea what was actually going on in the film, but the animation was amazing, and it was really fun just to see a lot of movement and action and kind of different cool scenes. And I especially liked the castle, but I think it gave me basic anxiety because I was like, oh, everything's gonna die, oh, I'm so scared. I think I remember my favorite character from this movie being Donkey, because who doesn't like the idea of a talking donkey? And especially with that kind of witty voice and humor, it was just really fun just to watch as a kid. The next movie that I overwatched as a kid was Dumbo, Disney's Dumbo. And although I used to watch it tons, I remember my sister saying, Justin, you've already watched this 10 times already. And apparently I had. But yeah, Dumbo. But the thing is with Dumbo, I haven't watched it since maybe, I remember the last time I watched it. I was in my old house, old house. And I remember enjoying it and stopping halfway through the movie. And we were watching it instead of on a DVD or anything. I think it was on a one of those old tapes. I can't remember what they are. VCR tapes, I think. And yeah, so that was the last time I watched Dumbo. I should probably watch that again. It was a bit of a weird concept as far as I remember. Some elephant with ears that made it fly around. I'm sure everyone has those one Disney film that they watch tons. Mostly these days, a lot of kids tend to have Frozen in their group of movies that they've watched continuously as a kid. But for me in the day, it was Dumbo. The next movie I was somewhat obsessed with was Finding Nemo. Now, Finding Nemo, I think I liked it a lot more. It had a lot of comedic things in it, I specifically remember those seagulls and yelling mine all the time. And since I grew up with a good generation of kids and stuff, everyone used to make fun of it, and if you're gonna go grab a ball, everyone used to yell mine as they chased down this ball. And I always thought it was a cute little movie about a fish exploring the sea and another fish, who was trapped and needed to be found. Obviously, that's what the core concept of the movie is, Finding Nemo. And I was quite pleasantly surprised with Finding Dory. Finding Dory was a good one as well, but obviously that came way later. I think it kind of it added a little bit of extra taste to the movie series. And almost my number one favorite movie as a kid happened to be Ice Age. And with Ice Age, there was a little bit of a backstory about the first time I watched it. I have no memory of this, but my dad does. I was with a vacation care kind of group, and what happened was they were like, oh, you have to be this certain age, I think it was PG or something, certain age to go see this film. And the vacation care made a massive deal about it, and I was like, I really want to see this film. And so they had to call up my dad to come in and sign that I could go and sign it. And then I became obsessed with it because it's a cute little story about trying to find oh wait, this sounds like Finding Nemo. Yeah, it's about trying to find this kid's parents and stuff. One of the more adult series I was obsessed with as a kid Growing up, I didn't really know too much about the humor and stuff, but I picked up a few words off it. Was Futurama. Now, Futurama I was introduced by my dad because it was like The Simpsons, but it was all futuristic, and for some reason my mum thought it was okay for me to watch Futurama but not The Simpsons. So we used to binge watch Futurama with all the comedy and stuff. And Bender used to say, "Bite my shiny metal ass." And I remember my mum hearing me say ass, and she got like really angry. I'm like, "But Bender said it." And we continued watching it, even though like my mum was not still happy about it. And that was when we used to watch it as like a family. Whenever my mum went out, just my two sisters, and my dad in my parents' room, just on that big screen, and it was a good time. Like, I do remember like having a lot of enjoyment of being super tired at like 9 to 10 o'clock because we just binge watched like 4 episodes, and for a kid that's kind of a fair few. Now I like binge watch for an entire day, but you know, Futurama. And they even gave me like a present one year with a Futurama logo printed on a shirt, and my sisters all got like other things. I think my middle sister got like Saddle Club or something. But I was obsessed with Futurama. Anyway guys, I'm kind of tired today, so I'm not really going to make this video super long. So I'm going to wrap it up there. So I'd like to hear what movies and stuff you guys liked as kids and stuff. And like the favorite ones or whatever in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a bit of a shorter one. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a beautiful day.